and welcome to Modern Vegan Family. I'm Lisa Chell and you're in Chell's Kitchen. And today we're making falafel. Now, long before I started a plant-based diet and began my vegan lifestyle, I learned about falafels, years before they even showed up in local donair shops. And I've always loved them. My family has, every guest I've ever made had. And the type of falafel that I used to make was more a deep fried falafel. I would fry it in a fairly thick layer of oil. Today's falafel is going to be a much healthier version. We're going to make a baked falafel that's going to be very savory and also very healthy for you. So let's make the falafel, and then I'm going to show you the Lisa Chell's very special sauce to go on it. So to begin, it's about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of chickpeas, depending if you're going with a can. When you dump the can, you're going to get roughly 1.5 cups. Remember to rinse the chickpeas because the farts hide in the chickpea brine. So we're going to put about 1.5 cups of chickpeas. And you know it's true, the farts hide there. Then, and I like to bake this however you like to cook it, boiled, baked, 2 small to medium-ish yams. I buy organic yams, peel them, and then put them in there. I like to roast them because when they're done, the peelings just pop off and they taste delicious. And often what I do is I will roast about 5 or 6 yams. I'll use some for my recipe and I'll put the rest in the fridge, and then I have them to make quick suppers and veggie bowls, Buddha bowls all week long. So I never waste my time. So we've got the yams in there. Now we're going to add a tablespoon of coconut oil. And I've got 2 big cloves of garlic. Just dump those right in there. 2 tablespoons of ground chia seed. This is like an egg. It's an egg replacer. It's a binder. So we're going to put the 2 tablespoons of ground chia in there. Let's put some pepper. About 1/2 teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon of, it's about 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric. A teaspoon of coriander powder. A teaspoon of cumin powder. And then we're going to add some fresh herbs. Now, dill for sure. Most people love dill, and I usually put in a good heaping tablespoon, maybe even a little bit more. Some parsley. Now, of course, the herbs are up to you, what you like. We'll put in some parsley, again, about 2 tablespoons. I like lots of parsley in there. Now, I know this is the controversial fresh herb, cilantro. I love cilantro. Cilantro is in a lot of Mediterranean dishes, so I am going to put some cilantro. When it's all mixed in, you don't taste it that much, so I'll just put in a tablespoon. Okay, now close your eyes if you don't like cilantro. I love it. I could just eat it, a whole bowl of it as a salad. Let's mix this up. Hope I don't get any green in my teeth. So you can see, you're going to end up with quite a pasty dough. It's going to be quite, let me just smooth that out a little bit. Put this down, get that coconut oil, put in there, mushed in. It's going to make a nice thick paste, but still a relatively soft dough. And it's okay if the chickpeas don't all get super ground up. It doesn't hurt to have a little bit of chickpea in there. All right, so you can see that the dough is fairly chunky, and that's okay. Let's take out the blade. So what I do is I've taken a pan, I've just lightly oiled it and brushed it, just enough so that it doesn't stick. Oh, now I know I've got cilantro in my teeth. I can feel it. Now sometimes if you want to make the dough a little bit easier to work with, refrigerate it for a couple hours. But if you're in a hurry, and I did wash my hands, just make little patties, about that big, scatter them around on the pan. Now I'm not going to do a whole pan full. Just know that you bake them at 350 At about the 15-minute mark, go and check them, lift them up a little underneath, see how brown they are. If they're a nice light brown, flip them over, cook them another 15 minutes, check again. Basically, you want just a nice, light, crispy brown on both sides, and then you can take them out. And this is what they're going to look like when they come out of the oven. Now I got a little bit busy on my computer today, and these are a little bit browner than I usually make them, but that doesn't matter. They're just a nice crispy brown and delicious. And now I'm going to show you how to make the sauce and stuff your falafel.